Hi, I'm John with Smith Wesson. What I have here in front of me is the new Smith Wesson 1854 lever action rifle. Smith Wesson was the first company to patent a lever action design that set the pace for several lever actions to come after that across 1.5 centuries of American firearms history. We're going to take you through some of the features of this gun that we've specifically designed for the American outdoor enthusiast, your gun enthusiast that likes to accessorize on these lever action rifles, as well as the American hunter. Okay, starting off with the features on this, we're going to work our way from the back to the front. On the back, we got a 1-inch recoil pad, solid rubber surface, gives you no slip surface on there, as well as some reduced felt recoil when you fire the gun. Moving up into the buttstock and the forend as well, we do have textured panels on the polymer buttstock and forend to give you some solid grip there. Pretty standard length of pull on here that you would see on other lever guns on the market between your trigger to your buttstock. Looking at this lever loop, so instead of running a standard lever loop, we went ahead and added the large lever loop in here for all those sportsmen and hunters. If you're hunting in gloves, trying to get access in here, real easy access in here, and it just looks really cool, right? And so moving into the trigger, we did put a flat trigger shoe in here to give you a consistent contact point every time when you go to engage that trigger, similar to what you see on a lot of bolt actions and MSRs on the market. We've included that in here. This fire control system, probably one of the smoothest systems I've personally felt on a lever gun ever. Love this fire control system. A lot of good safeties on this system as well. So we do have a captive half cock position that arrests your trigger rotation. We also have a button safety on here that arrests the hammer rotation on a forward fall. So if safety's on, hammer does not strike the firing pin. Moving up into the scope base on here, Picatinny rail scope base included with the gun, mounted on it already. Compatibility with any of those aftermarket optics that are Picatinny scope rail compatible, you're good to go there. Included on this base as well is an excess ghost ring sight on the back or rear sight. So you do have that really cool aftermarket ghost ring capability, just giving you some diversity of being able to aim open sights and or with an optic. The drop it comb on the back of here, this buttstock lines up really well with this ghost ring sight all the way up into the gold front bead. And so for gold front bead sight, really easy to pick up in low light conditions. We've had this gun on a few hunts now, getting a lot of compliments on this sight alignment setup. The forend itself, if you'll notice here, at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, we also have M-LOK slots in here. So those of you that like to accessorize with some of those MSR accessories that people like to put on lever guns, you do have that ability up here on the forend with the M-LOK to be able to mount rail accessories and that sort of thing in the M-LOK slots. Moving up into the magazine tube. So this is a 44 Magnum. The magazine tube, 9+1 in the magazine. One of the great features of this gun is you don't have to sit there and cycle the gun in order to unload your rifle. You do have a removable magazine tube on here that allows for ease and safe reloading. And moving up into the muzzle, we do have an 11/16 24 TPI threaded muzzle on the end for those accessories that are you're starting to see on the market coming onto lever guns, aftermarket muzzle brakes, aftermarket devices for those larger caliber guns. The Smith & Wesson 1854. For any further questions, check out our website.